Okay. What I want to talk about is Kyle Juszczyk, right? My boy, right? Now, what do you like most about Kyle Juszczyk?
My favorite part about Kyle Juszczyk is that what he brings is he's so diverse, and you can just do so many things with him. You can line him up as a fullback in the backfield. You can motion him out and have him line up as a tight end. He brings so much versatility to the offense that even when it looks like you're in a 21 personnel for football, terminology, two running backs and one tight end, you can motion him around, and all of a sudden he's lined up as a wide receiver, and so. You're even though you have 21 personnel on the field, it's like you're in, 12 with two tight ends and a single running back, or maybe even having only one running back out there, and he's out there wide as a wide receiver or in the slot or something like that. So he just brings so much versatility to the passing game, and it really it's nice because you can see that it creates some confusion at times for defenses because they're not sure where he's going, and it really helps with opening things up in the passing game and the running game as well. How about yourself? What do you like most about Kyle?
The run game. When he's on the field, the run game just goes up exponentially. He is a machine, right? And also, right, if we listen to him on the pitch, right, he's the one cajoling the players. He's like, come on, let's get into a woo-yee-ah, and all this. And you need that person on the pitch. Do you mean somebody that's gearing up the team and somebody that you want to follow, you want to run through a wall for? Yeah, that's what I like about him. Plus, he's super intelligent. You could tell that. I mean, I've seen some of his interviews, and he is switched right on. He is. I mean, right. So this sort of leads on to my next question. Do you know how much he's being paid a year at the moment? Because I heard that somebody saying it was 6 mil, somebody was saying it's 3 mil. Now, I'm a dumb Brit, so I don't know where to check. So, how much is he on?
For Kyle Juszczyk, I think this year he's actually pretty cheap. His contract this year, I'll look it up really quick as we're talking. But I think he comes in right around only like $2 million this year. His contract is relatively cheap in the beginning. The way that the people that I'm not super excited about the contract because it does get expensive towards the end. But for this year, for example, his cap hit this year is only going to be at $2.275 million. So it's not even $2.5 million for his cap hit this year. It's going to bump up a little bit in 2022 to $3 million. So he's pretty manageable these first 2 years. It's what the issue with the Kyle Juszczyk contract really starts in 2023 when that number bumps up from the under $3 million to 6.5 in 2023. That's where the folks that are not happy with the contract. That's kind of the timing of it. Would you be
able to get out of the contract before 2023?
It's they still have a lot of the cap in 2023, so they still have a couple more years on it after that. So 2023 is really kind of the last year. I don't, because after that the contract goes up even higher than that, and at 2024, if they cut them after 2023, they can actually start saving money. Before that, it's kind of a break even in 2023. So I foresee that we're going to see Kyle Juszczyk in a 49er uniform for the next 3 years. And then
2023.
In 2023, he's going to be 30. What's he going to be here? 30. He'll be 32 in 2023. He's going to be 30 this year. 31, 32. So, just kind of looking at the numbers on the contract. Even if they cut him in 2023, they only save 1.3 million against the salary cap. So the number is really small there. Whereas they save almost 5 million against the cap. In 2024. So I'd expect him to be a 49er through at least age 32. But even, if he's able to maintain his speed and whatnot, and it doesn't drop very much, that's not a bad deal. They signed Trent Williams to the highest paid contract of any left tackle in the history of the NFL, and he's already 33. So, and that's a long contract with him as well. So, hopefully, for the 49er standpoint, the salary cap goes up like people are thinking that it's going to, and that might help them out a little bit as well.
Yeah. But should Kyle Juszczyk be a captain on the side?
Definitely. He's a guy that's I would look to him as being a leader of this team. He's played on. He's been here for the full all of Kyle Shanahan's tenure with the 49ers. He was on the Super Bowl team, and he's proven that he's effective. I would definitely want to have think that Kyle Juszczyk should be a guy that would be a captain for the 49ers. And more than anything, I want to see him get the ball more. I want to see them utilize him in the passing game a lot more. I want to see him, coming down with 4 or 5, catches a game. Somewhere, even Tom Rathman, who played with the 49ers back in the late 80s, got the ball a heck of a lot more than what we've seen Kyle Juszczyk receive. So definitely more love for Juszczyk would be a good thing.
Should Kyle Shanahan be held responsible if he doesn't use him in more plays next season?
Would he be irresponsible for not using him?
Yeah,
I would say so. That's something that we've talked about a lot over, with the roundtables and things. And I know that's something that definitely he should be utilized more often. And maybe that's what's going to happen, because if you watch Trey Lance enough in college, there's a lot of times where he throws a lot of balls to the fullback. His fullback was used quite a bit in their play action game on his play action rollout. So maybe we're going to see, that'll be part of why we're going to see more of him in 2021, fingers crossed.
All right, now that you mentioned Trey, right, how influential will Juice be on Trey's development?
I think he's going to be a big help because of the skills that he has kind of mesh with what it looks like Trey Lance is strong at. He's a good underneath receiver. He's good out of the backfield on play action. And those are all some of the things that Lance does really well, or did really well during his time at North Dakota State. I mean, he threw the ball down the field as well, but having that underneath safety belt or safety blanket is definitely going to be a help for him. And even in another step too, he could even hit Juszczyk down the field for some balls on play action and things like that. So I would expect them to have a good connection. And Juszczyk's really smart, like you mentioned. So maybe he can help kind of mentor him along the way as far as something to look at here and there on some plays.